I think that's also what a lot of people in music have backwards. Is like, how many first week plays do I have? How many sales in the first week? How many people listen to it this month? It's like, I don't think a lot of people realize like these songs are forever.
We're headed in and out.
Yes, we are.
Let's go. Why did you call the album Bless Your Heart?
Well, it's mainly because it's like a Southern saying that I just grew up hearing a lot, and also it's just kind of like an overarching statement to everyone that I've talked about and the experiences that I'm going through with this album. It's kind of just how I feel. I have nothing else to say other than bless your heart. I wish the best for everyone.
Okay, because I know Bless Your Heart is a little twofold.
Yeah.
So if someone had never heard a Zill Zeppelin song before, what would you tell them before they hit play?
You've never heard anything like this before. That's the first thing I tell them. You
Okay.
probably never heard anything like this. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of just like a lot of country that I've heard growing up, and of artists like Jim Legacy and Pink Panthers and Dexter and the News Agent, a lot of young British artists that make a lot of upbeat beats, and I wanted to combine them with like where I'm from. So
Okay.
you could expect to hear what Nashville, Tennessee sound like to me. You play Zill Zeppelin.
I love that. So what was happening in your life when you started making this project?
I had just moved out here. I was away, so far away from my producer, Eli, that I started making music with than I've ever been before. So I was faced with a lot of different things. I was like, how do I get beats? How do I have someone record me? And so I just decided to work. It was like a passion project of like, let me just make my own beats and stuff. And it grew into actually really wanting to put it out.
Okay, so this is your first time making your own beats.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So what made you realize these songs belong together in an album?
So I spent a lot of time figuring out what songs would sound together in the album, because I made like 100 songs for this, like maybe like 80 to 100 songs for this project, between like all the beats and references that I did. And I guess like it wasn't on a schedule, but like every 3 to 4 months I would decide, I would be like, this is it, and then cut everything else out, and I'd be making more songs, and then no, this is it. So I redefined this project, probably like this is probably like the 8th version of this album. So
Wow.
so yeah, but it took a lot, but I'm very happy that I did it, that I made all the songs that myself.
Yeah, okay. Along the same lines, like, what was the easiest song to make?
The easiest song to make was Down Bad. That was probably the one that came out the easiest, because I just made it, like I made the beat in like 10 minutes, and then I recorded it right after on my homie's laptop that was at my house at the time. And yeah, so I made that song in probably 25 minutes in total. Like,
I didn't tell you this though, that's my favorite song on the
Really?
album. It
Really?
is.
Yeah.
It actually is. Like that one I played on repeat, like on my
Yeah.
walks.
Right, thank you, that's dope. Yeah, that song actually means the most to me, for sure, just because of like what I'm talking about, and like how, like I said, how natural it came out. I made the beat, and sometimes I'll be like, what am I gonna do with this? Or like come back
Yeah.
to beats and like weeks later, but that one was like, boom. Like I barely even wrote. I think I had all the lyrics in my head when I started recording it, actually.
Miss My Town sounds nostalgic just on the title alone.
Yeah.
Like, what were you thinking about when you wrote that?
Yeah, so when I wrote Miss My Town, I was thinking about all of my friends that I just don't talk to a lot anymore since I've moved out here. You know, like I thought that I'd move out here and then I'd talk to everybody the same and everything would be normal and everybody would come visit me and I'd go back every month, and you know, and life just it doesn't work like that, and everybody has their own lives and stuff too. So I found myself being frustrated with my decisions that I made to like leave my friends and be sad, and also frustrated with with them for not keeping up with me as much as I would like for them to. So that's where it was a frustration song, really. And then I talk about miss the times when she would come around. Because I always, like, a lot of these experiences I just am like gonna bring back to a girl or whatever. And then I think about, you know, relationships that I had at home too that are just different than the relationships that I have had here, you know, romantically. So that kind of tied into missing my town too. But yeah, that's the answer for that song, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old were you when you wrote your first song?
I was in the 5th grade. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that.
I did not know that.
I was in the 5th grade. For music class, we all had to learn how to play the acoustic guitar. We had to learn, like, the notes on the acoustic guitar. That was
You
our
don't play the
music class.
guitar, do you?
I don't remember
Okay.
much about it. But I can play, like, chords a little bit here and there, but I'm
Okay.
not, like, excellent at it by any means. But
Okay.
within those classes, I formed a music group. I formed a band, right? And I found a guy who liked to play drums.
I don't remember this.
No, once I get to the end, you'll know, because it's very
Okay.
short.
Okay.
It's not like there was, yeah. So I started this band. We practiced maybe 8 times after school, like during the after school care. We're in 5th grade. Like, all of our parents picked us up late as fuck.
This
Like,
is amazing.
you know, so we're like practicing. And then I get the courage. The song was called Breathe. And I only remember the chorus, right? And the chorus was breathe. It's just a simple thing. All you have to do. And I can't remember it after that. But that was the first, like, lyrics that I wrote on the paper.
Understand how much I love this with my whole heart.
Yeah, so I knew kind of early I wanted to, like, express myself with words, you know, and I like to put it with music. And so then we went to the band teacher and we're like, Christmas play is coming up. Can we do this song? It's like super clean. She's like, hell no, you guys can't do this song. We're playing what I've been teaching y'all.
Wait.
And from that point forward, I never had the courage to
Oh
even,
my
like,
gosh.
yeah, really, like, I never was like, I always wanted to, but I was like, nah, I really hate rejection. And that killed me. Like, it really killed me for a long time.
Dang, Ms. Music Teacher.
Yeah, I don't even remember that lady's name.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you what may be the most important question
Okay.
of this whole food.
All right, the most important question.
What's your in and out order? Because we're about to get to
We're almost there. We're here, in and out order. I go regular in and out.
Okay.
Yeah, mustard fried, and then I think I do the fries double fried.
Hello.
What can I get for you today?
I would like a grilled cheese. Is there another grilled cheese in the back?
Oh yeah.
Another grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm
Animal
sorry.
style.
An animal style grilled cheese, please. And then you were
Yeah, the double.
the double. And you said you wanted mustard.
Mustard fried.
Surprise?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Somebody called me the day after my album came out, and they're like, how are you gonna get more people to listen to it? It's like a buddy of mine. He's like, bro, like, it's out now. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And I'm like, I'm just gonna let it come to me. Like, I have a plan. Like, I plan to, over time, do more promotion and stuff. Like, I kind of want this to, like, slow cook. I'm not really interested in the front. So I think by the end of this year, a lot more people will know about this album than the beginning of this month. And I think that's also what a lot of people in music have backwards. Is like, everyone's like, how many first week plays do I have? How many sales in the first week? How many people listen to it this month? It's like, these songs we make are not for this month, they're for the first week. Like, I don't think a lot of people realize, like, these songs are forever. Like, I could die and somebody could buy my catalog and make billions of dollars because I think it's that good. You know what I mean? Like, so as long as I retain and make the right moves that I think are appropriate, I've got all the time in the world, I think, with my music.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like, planning for longevity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's the biggest misconception people have about being an independent artist?
I don't think that there is a biggest misconception. I think that people just don't understand like what that entails. I don't think people really even think. That's kind of my answers. I don't think people think like, how much am I paying this person by playing their music? Because people would like much rather repost, you know, a bigger artist when it really isn't even that advantageous for them versus you reposting one of your friends. So I think if they thought about it, then they probably would do it. But I don't really fault people, because it's just like, if it's not on your mind, then, you know, who are you to blame? But that's why I try to tell people, like, a lot of my artist friends is like, tell people what you want. Like, I've been very like vocal about, I want you to buy this. And my album buys are like, I probably got more buys than I have streams on my last couple projects. You know what I mean? Like for this one, like I've gotten a lot of people to buy just because I said, hey, I want you to buy. Yeah. So I think it really is kind of on the artist, the independent artist, to kind of be more proactive and more informative to their audience of like, this is what's going on, you know? Like, we're not all the same. We all make music, but we don't get paid from the same ways. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
All right, now this is like asking you to pick a favorite child.
Mm-hmm.
You can only keep 3 songs from your entire public catalog.
Yeah.
Which 3 survive?
Down Bad.
Okay.
I love that song so much. It's clearly as stated. Down Bad, Right Beside Me.
Okay.
And Off My Shoulders. The last song. And funny thing about that, that's the first song that I made for the project, was that song. And and it just set every 6, 7, 8 versions of the album. It was always where it was. That's the only song that didn't move the entire time, because I made it and I was like, this is what I want the completion of what I'm working towards to sound like.
Yeah.
And so I kind of just worked backwards from that. And I placed that song at the end in all the different versions because it was encouraging me to get all of this weight off of my shoulders. Like, I had made it before I had the weight off my shoulders. I was very much stressed when I made the song, but I made it as like when we do get off of it, this is your celebrate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is, I knew I'd get here. So let me make this as my roadmap of how to get here.
That's faith.
Even just down to the sound of just like, that was like one of the more upbeat ones that I made. And I found a lot in that song. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, so those 3 I'd say is the 3 that I keep, and then that'd be a solid big 3 to build on for the future.
And it's cool because that says something about growth as an artist, where the 3 songs you keep are some of the ones you've released most recently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've got maybe like over 50, 60 songs out that I put, and I like them.
Yeah.
You know, like, I like them, I'm proud of them, but I've never been more proud of something that I've created. And I think a lot of it has to do with me making the beats, but just the growth that I've taken to be this vulnerable and to be, you know, this independent with my music creating process was very fun. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I really will cherish this project, and in particular those 3 songs.
So what does success look like for this album?
It's already successful to me. It's out. Some more success would be for as many people hearing it as possible. I'd love for Nashville to get behind this album and get behind the sound that I have going on. That would mean probably the most to me if people from Nashville would hear what I'm doing and be like, wow, like, I like this, then I'd be like, this is really a success. Anything past that, I can't even really think about it.
Then I hope Nashville and the world get behind it.
Yeah,
and much more success for Bless Your Heart.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Jacqueline.
I got you, Zill Zeppelin. Bless Your Heart.
Out now, out everywhere. Go buy it.
Go buy it. We're gonna roll credits while we get into this bag.